Hi guys, Cgiben here, and I want to show you this new Thomas Wayne Railway layout that I built. It will be used for hopefully the next few episodes of Season 2. It pretty much won't be used for the rest of the second season, but I hope you will enjoy seeing this layout in the next few episodes. So this layout is just going to show you some new stuff I've recently gotten, as well as a few sneak peeks and stuff for upcoming episodes, and just some other stuff. So what you're looking at right here is Rosie and Tibbet sheds with the branch line engines, Thomas, Toby, Percy, and Daisy. So we come under the Archstone Bridge and into this T-switch. Here is Scruff pouring the breakdown train. Looks like the breakdown train is putting Boulder back up on top of the mountain. Fancy that. So anyways, I'm just gonna stand up here and try to show you guys as much of this layout as I can. So this is like one side of the layout from here. There's more of the layout over here. And then if I can just get into this corner, I'll try to show you guys the rest of this layout from over here. So this layout is pretty spread out, and it's one of the few layouts where I haven't been able to use all the track that I own. All the leftover tracks on there. Wow, that's quite a lot. But basically, sometimes when I build a layout and I don't have ideas on where I can put extra track, all the extra track just gets put away. So yeah, this layout does not have all the track I own on it. But you know what, I still think it's pretty good with whatever track I did use. So let's come back down here and let's go this way. So we're going to come to the double crossroad track. Here's just a small siding over here. This track goes over the lighthouse bridge where we have Russ, the big city engine, going across, and here's Captain waiting to go under when Russ is off the bridge. And that track just leads to some buffers over there. So now we go this way, and here is Murdoch pulling a goods train, and he's about to enter Elsbridge Station right here. Now I have recently gotten Elsbridge Station, as well as just recently the Elsbridge platform. So I now have both versions of Elsbridge. Well, not both versions. There's actually another version of Elsbridge called the All Aboard Station, but I'm not really gonna get that one. So there's some Lego people inside Elsbridge Station. They fit perfectly in there. Actually, not the Elsbridge Station, the Elsbridge platform. So let me come around here. And this is a homemade pedestrian bridge that I made. Pedestrian bridge. So we have steps on both sides, and the engines can go underneath. I had to put this little section here in the middle to hold them up, because I wanted to have both tracks here so I could put the Elsbridge Station and the Elsbridge platform on both sides of on one side of the track from the other. So yeah, here's Murdoch about ready to deliver a goods train at Elsbridge Station, and here's Robert about to deliver the zoo cars to the Elsbridge platform. Now before I continue, I just want to tell you something about each of the stations. When I got the Elsbridge Station here, it doesn't have the white little chimney piece that goes on here, but it was at such a good price I just couldn't ignore it. So even though it doesn't have all the pieces, I still got the Elsbridge Station. And then for the Elsbridge platform, it's glued together. I mean, I can't like take the roof off or remove this little green pole or this station part. So yeah, that's just something you should know about both of these Elsbridge stations. So Murdoch's line goes down the line, goes over this Archstone Bridge, and then goes through this yellow bridge, and then under the Soda Bay Bridge, and then let me just come around to over here. We come around, get over this squiggly piece of track, and then over to that three-way switch right there. So here right now are Flynn and Belle. They might be arguing over who should be pulling this fire. train, this hose car right here. The hose car, I like to call it. So yeah, this is just something I put on the layout. They're just going to be arguing over who's going to take this car, pull this car around. So we go into this big station. I usually put this where Knapford is. Knapford is just down the line over here, but I separated them because, well, basically I've just been using this station with Knapford, like I said, and I just want to take a break from that. So this is just a separate station. I don't really know what you could call it, but I'm just gonna call it like the big station, perhaps. I don't know. Here is Emily pulling the circus train. These three cars right here come from the circus train, and then this car with the giraffe, it comes from the Tom's Tall Friend 3-pack. So yeah. But I just put it as part of the circus train. So here's Emily. And here on this track is Rocky. And he's putting Stephen on a flatbed right here. So Emily's line goes around to Knapford Station, and here is Molly pulling up a 5-coach passenger train. Then we have a V-switch here, and here is Gordon pulling an extra long express train with these 2 coaches here at the back. So this line goes around past the runway at the airport, and here are Billy and Charlie probably taunting George, making jokes, and George is just getting tortured here. He's not really enjoying this. This is another something I put on the layout. It's not like a sneak peek of what's to come, but you should expect to see these characters in Season 2 episodes. So here's one of the airport control towers, and here's the other one. And this is the airport right here. So yeah. This is the airport right here, and then so now we're just back at the sheds here where Scruff is. So we're gonna come around back this way and then go down Gordon's line to the switch tower. Here's Porter, and then this line leads to the Sling Bridge, then to a 3-way switch. This track on the far right goes around over the Sling Bridge, past my new, not brand new, but the recently bought 2013 Jack, as well as this Lego figure that I use for Miss Jane Packard. So this truck comes through a tunnel past Stephen's flatbed, and then to the coal hopper, and then to some buffers over here. This track goes under the bridge and then ends at a track to service van. This track goes into a tunnel and ends at some buffers on the other side. So we continue down the track that Gordon was on. We come past Rocky, through the big station, and then down Belle's line. And then over here, we have Butch putting a cargo car back on the track, and there's Harold. Butch's gotten a new look. I wonder if this will have anything to do with any Season 2 episodes. We'll find out. So anyways, let's go over the Solar Bay Bridge first. We come down, the Solar Bay Bridge just goes down, and then goes past Cranky, and then to Robert's line where he's about to go to the Elsbridge platform. And then there's Bulgy over there, and there's Paxton in a signing right there. So now if we go down this track, we go over this small hill, and then we come to the docks over here. Because I didn't really use all the track, a lot of the stations and other locations are close to each other. So in this case, the docks is very close to Elsbridge Station. But you know what? I don't really care. So here's James bringing some cargo cars into the docks. And here are Cranky and Bulstrode. With the leftover Jenga blocks I had that I used to make the pedestrian bridge by Elsbridge Station, I decided I was going to use the leftover Jenga blocks to make this little dock area for Bulstrode to come in. And then this area right here, this man you see right here, he's pretty much Bulstrode's driver. So when Bozo comes in, the man can just step out of Bozo's cabin, then walk along here to get over to the shore where the track is. So here's some crates of eggs on the dock, and here's a crate of Youngster's yogurt, and Cranky is holding a Toys R Us crate. So now we come around, go over this small hill, and then to Wellsworth Station, wherever it is. Wellsworth is also known as Edward Station. Then we come around, go over another hill, past the rail crossing where Trevor is, and then over to Flynn. Now there's still one more area we haven't been, well, a couple of areas we haven't been to yet, but we need to go down this track right here. That goes up this bridge. There's Cody. Then there's Fearless Freddy at the top. I'm ready. I'm about at 11 minutes, so I gotta hurry this up so it's not longer than I want it to be. So down here is Samson pulling some dinosaur cars with dinosaur skeletons, some dinosaur fossils, and some dinosaur eggs for the dinosaur park at Allstate Castle. Then here's just a random building right here, and then here's a water tower. Here's Spencer probably hawking all the water, and Whip's having to wait his turn. At least Spencer's finally deciding to fill up on water every now and then. I don't think he would like to be reminded of the time he didn't fill up on water and he got stuck on Gordon's Hill. But anyways, we come down through a tunnel, and then here is Titmutt Station right here. And here is Gator pulling the Chinese dragon. Here's Toby's windmill. Then here's a turntable right here. We got a sign with some buffers. A signing with a little station. This could technically be called Crovan's Gate Station because it's near the Steamworks, which is located by Crovan's Gate. But here is Hero pulling out slow coach, and then there's the end of the sign right there. There's a sign right here. There's a sign right here with some buffers. Then here in the sheds right here are Bash, Dash, and Ferdinand. They're taking a break from Miss Young to do some work here on Sodor. Then here is Neville at the cargo drop, getting ready to collect some cargo. Then we go through the airport junction tunnel. Then to this switch right here where Billy is. So, this track goes into the Steamworks where we have a turntable. And here are a bunch of engines in need of repair. Victor's doing his best, and so are the other workers at the Steamworks like Kevin, Joe the motorcycle, and Rodney the mechanic right here. So engines in need of repair are Henry, Stanley, Fergus, Duncan, Reneus, and Luke. It's going to be a busy day at the Steamworks. So then this track that Billy's on goes over the Archstone Bridge and then past the oil depot, and here's Offer and Ode. And then here's a track that leads up to Boulder Mountain. And here's the all-steel barrel loader. This track goes to the quarry mine tunnel, and it goes under the pedestrian bridge into the Elsbridge platform. There's still one small part left, and that's this area right here. This could kind of be the scrapyard, because here's a bunch of scrap, like an oil tanker, the scrap monster, and an old caboose. Here, Aaron Bird. Looks like this oil tanker spilled oil on them. That's not good. Here are a couple signs right here. 5 signings along here. And then an extra long signing behind where Ari is. And here's a sign over here. I wonder who these two characters are. We got a red diesel and a red tank engine. But if I didn't know any better, I'd say Offer and Totem maybe spying on these two, because you can look right through here. You can spot the red tank engine. I wonder what will happen if we see these two later in season 2. But anyways, guys, that's all for this layout. I hope you like it, and thanks for watching.